everybody, it's me. Let's go from one extreme anime to another. This is going to be it's Bankai 922. Ancient Magus Bride, Season 2, Episode 19, Man's Extremity. Extremity? It's God's opportunity. Now, shit has hit the fan. Literally. Just whoop! Philomela is, let's be brutal. She's been Sakura'd. She's been Sakura'd Mato'd in this anime. People who haven't seen Let's Feel Fate Stay Night doesn't know what I'm talking about, and now I have to explain. Yeah, she's changed. She's evil now. Anyway, she forces the principal, and then Chise shows up. What's funny is Chise shows up during this exchange, and she tries to attack them. The amulet protects them. Now, during this exchange, she forces the principal's hand, basically, to reopen the college, and they do. The guy who's next to her, I forgot his name, he turns into a very big fucking bear and tries to attack Chise. Now, not Chise, Philomela. Chise tries to get involved, but Elias stops her. And guy fails one time, he tries to do it again, and then that werewolf shows up. It's funny because you see, the female werewolf is connected with Lucy. So that means this grandmother is basically evil. She's Duncan. Now, regardless of anything that transpired, this happens, and then basically they go through a portal and they leave. Now, personally, I understand this principal's position, but you didn't have to admonish Chise that way. She's basically telling her to grow up and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bitch, step off. Like, really? Okay, yeah, you're trying to protect the college. That's all good and well. By the way, where were you when you were investigating this? Yeah, nothing. No offense to this principal, but she sucks at her job. I hate to say it, but I hate to say it. Gotta say it. Gotta call it. You're a horrible principal at this school. Where was your investigation trying to find out what the hell was going on? Maybe you should have interrogated her servant. Maybe if you just, got in there and grabbed that book out of her and put it somewhere. Sorry, the principal really irked me in this. But what ends on happening when she's denied this escapade to go and find Philomela, Elias gets involved, and he basically says, oh, did you form a contract with her? And she said, I formed a promise. And then the principal's like, Ainsworth. I'm like, shut up, bitch. Step off. They're mages. They're maguses. They're not freaking sorcerers, okay? Step off. So, basically, what ends on happening in this exchange for the episode, they decide to go after her. Now, Lucy, Zoe, and Isaac want to follow suit with them. Now, the other sorcerer, that guy, the dark skin guy, the creepy centipede legs, forgot his name, sorry. He decides to chaperone them. While this is happening, Chise just glows red, and her eyes open up, and they're yellow. She turns into a dragon. I was like, wow, that came out of left field. So you have Chise turning into a dragon, Phil Miller's turning into a tentacle thing. I guess humanity's out the window at this point. Now, what ends up happening basically is, it shields them to this phenomenon. And she said, she goes through what is called the underground, I guess you call them ley lines. I don't know if you call them ley lines. These underground lines to find Phil Miller, which she does. She finds her. Now, the thing that's got me puzzling is that last week's episode, there was a character that showed up with crows and was confronting Silky and the bad guy from last season. And she says, "Where's the maiden?" Now, after this happens, when Chise arrives, she asks her, "Maiden, what is your sacrifice?" I have no idea what this has to do with anything, but that's basically what happens. We had some other scenes also in the episode. The guy who, with that other girl who were like investigating things, they see the dragon, like, holy shit. Like a red dragon. But that happened, and we just basically get them at the house. And this grandmother, let me tell you something. If her and Zokin got together, they would be the worst couple in all of magic anime. They would be. They would. Because they both are assholes. Jesus Christ. He's just looking at Phil Miller like she's a piece of shit. Like, lady, what is your problem? You're a grandmother. God damn, what a... The reason her is acting this way, I think I know why. But that's a whole different thing. But anyway, we have that scene also at the house. And basically, this is all going into a form of she's doing some kind of ceremony. Anyone interferes, stop them, And it's funny, like, one of the guard people at the house are looking at Chise and this person, and he looks at her, and then a crow comes out of nowhere and, like, stabs him in the eye. I was like, holy shit, that's gruesome. Bad boy. But that happened, basically. And really, it's just it's setting up the next episodes. Now, next week, unfortunately, we have a flashback. Now, Aqualate, who is the servant to Philomela, we get from her perspective a flashback of when her parents were alive. And we see Adam. Now, Adam is this grandmother's son, I think. I'm not sure. Vague, but it seems like that was, and we're going to get the whole juicy details because we see a scene where, he tells Acolyte, "I'm your master, and I need something for you to do something for us," and it's basically to take care of Philomela as a child when she's a baby. But that's basically the episode. Overall, I thought this was man, going up 100 miles an hour, and I just watched Chise. I don't need any more of this craziness, but, that's basically what transpired. Now, like I said, next week seems to be a flashback, and we're up to, next week's going to be 20. This was 19. Let me see here. It's 12, so let's see. 12... 24, I believe. So if we're doing that math right, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, more episodes. Similar to Chise, I guess. But I don't know how this is going to confer, because obviously we're not going to get anything with Chise until the episode after. But this is reaching to a climax. This altercation with this grandma. Like, hey, Granny, get the ticket. But obviously, they're working against the clock here, trying to save Philomela and everything in between. But you can clearly see that what she was doing basically was trying to get her mother and father back. And it meant nothing. That's what it seems to me. Like, it was supposed to do this, and at the end of the day, yeah, you're not getting your mother and father back. Rating-wise, I would say, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. It's because of what was going on. Chise turned into a dragon. I was like, yo. That was basically the curse of the dragon that she has on her arm. Shit. So, this was Bankai 922. Too many OP animes giving me too much shit. Damn. Is someone else gonna die? Who knows? I'll see you guys later. Peace.